I want to do here is attempt to show a core fundamental problem with 2K. Now, I really like 2K. I've always liked 2K. I've always enjoyed 2K. But it's this that makes me take a break. It's like I'll go hard on 2K for a long time. I will, I'll play it because I mean, let's just be honest. The things that 2K puts in that they put in this game, visual concept puts in this game, are really, hats off. I mean, I say hats off a lot of times. I mean, graphically, the game does look good. Um, there's just a lot of positives that you can say about 2K. And then you play it, and you can enjoy it. You can, really appreciate it. However, if you play enough of it and you just keep playing enough of it, which is what I tend to do, I find that I tend to just go hard on it and play and play and play and play and play and play. It just wears you down. And this has worn me down for years. It's just this, I've never had the opportunity to really display what it is that my problem is. Now, we're going to talk about player movement. Now, as you can see, walking, that's fine. Jogging, that's fine. Running, okay. It's just a faster paced jogging, whatever. Cut. Now, here's my problem with this game. When you're actually playing the game, you know, you cannot move because there's these animations that allow you. Now that looks good. Like, don't you like what's wrong? What are you talking about? That looks good, right? Okay. But the problem is when you're trying to be precise and you're trying to control your my player and you're trying to move in between these, like if you were trying to move between these pylons, you'd have to really swing out hard in order to go through them. This is not how a human being would actually go through these. I should be able to weave in and out of this. And what made me think of this was like nobody should weave this far out to get in there. You should be able to like zing, 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 zing. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to just go through it instead of all of this. That's unnecessary movement. I'm a seasoned 2K player, and unfortunately, I can't move through these little cones. I mean, is it because 2K doesn't give me, you know, I don't know. I don't know. The control to do it? Is it because you think I just don't have the skill to do it? I'm not really sure what it is, but I know that I've been playing 2K ever since Allen Iverson came on the cover. Look at this. Look at this. I'm moving the controller. I don't know what he's doing. The point is this: you don't ever really have complete control of your my player. Now, when you're on the court, you have a little more control, but there's other issues. But I just wish that something like this would definitely be addressed because this right here affects basketball. Now let's take a look here. Is anyone out here playing? There's no one out on this court. These courts. There's nobody playing basketball. Yeah, because of the player movement. Because the player movement is terrible. No, but anyway, I'm not really trying to be a negative Nathan or anything like that. I'm just trying to just get some eyes on this and see if we can do something to make the game just a little bit better. Let's go ahead and take a look at the gameplay. Let's go ahead and go in here. Let's take a look at what it's like actually playing on the court. Now, I'm sorry you don't hear any audio because 2K decided that when you're using PlayStation recording, you don't need You don't need any audio. All right, so look, so side to side, that looks fine. That looks fine, right? But see the jerky, the hesitation. But people get used to that. See, that's the thing. You get used to it. You're like, oh, okay, that's just how it is. But see how he looks like he hits like a little wall? Now, let's see. Let's say now I want to back up. Let's say I just want to just ever so gently get behind this 3 point line. Look, I'm moving it. I just want to get behind the 3 point line just ever so gently. No, look at all this unnecessariness that I have to go through. All right. I guess coach wants to do a little, Luke wants to do a little drill. Even, he's going to be fired pretty soon here, so I might as well listen to him right now. Let's see what he wants us to do. He said, you can't hear what he's saying, but he's talking a lot of encouragement, and he thinks that we can do it. He says, our season is over. Even though we're not playing for the playoffs, let's still work hard. Like, it's just, like, I feel so trapped. I feel like I can't. It's terrible. I'm just playing right now. Now I'm pretty much done with the rant or whatever you want to call it. But it's just the player movement definitely needs to be improved. Now I'm gonna stream one with live. Live is way more fluid than this game. Whether you like it or not, live is way more fluid. Um, I mean, this is fancy and everything. It's got some stuff that live doesn't have, but live kills them on the player movement. It's just now you could argue. I guess you could argue and say that it's your my players at 70 and all this other stuff, but I don't think that that's what it is. I don't think that has anything to do with it.